Welcome, my amazing students. Today, we are starting a life-changing journey together. I want you to know that learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about opening doors to new opportunities, new friends, and a new you. Every one of you is special, and I am here to make sure you succeed. Let me tell you something important. Every expert was once a beginner. When I was a student, I was just like you. I felt scared, confused, and sometimes thought, can I ever do this? But you know what? I didn't give up, and today I am your teacher. If I can do it, so can you. When I was a student, I struggled a lot. I remember sitting in a classroom feeling so small because everyone seemed smarter than me. My teacher would ask questions, and I'd avoid eye contact. I didn't want anyone to know that I was afraid to speak English. But something changed. One day, I asked myself, why am I afraid? What's stopping me? I decided to take small steps, one at a time. I practiced a few words every day. I read short stories. I spoke to myself in the mirror. Slowly, I started to improve. And do you know what helped me the most? Believing in myself. Now, as a teacher, I see my students go through the same struggles. They ask me, "Sir, how can I remember new words? How can I speak without fear? How long will it take to learn English?" Today, I'll answer all those questions because I want you to feel confident. Let me share a story that will inspire you. One day, a very disappointed student came to me. He said, "I've been learning English for 2 months, but I still can't speak fluently. Maybe I'm not good enough." I smiled and told him the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. Do you know about this tree? When you plant the seed of a bamboo tree, nothing happens for the first year. You water it, take care of it, but still, nothing happens. The second year, still nothing. The third and fourth years go by, and there is no sign of growth. But in the fifth year, something amazing happens. The bamboo tree suddenly starts growing so fast that it can reach up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Now let me ask you, did the bamboo tree grow in 6 weeks or 5 years? The answer is simple. It was growing all along, underground. Its roots were getting stronger so it could grow tall when the time was right. Learning English is just like that. In the beginning, you might feel like nothing is happening, but every word you learn, every sentence you practice, is making your foundation stronger. One day, you'll surprise yourself and everyone around you with how much you've grown. Why is English important? English is not just a language. It's a tool. It connects you to the world. Whether you want a better job, travel to new places, or make new friends, English can help you achieve your dreams. Imagine this. You're in an international airport. People from different countries are around you, but everyone is speaking English. Or maybe you're at a job interview and the interviewer asks you something in English. Will you stay silent? No. You will answer confidently because you've been preparing for this moment. We will start with simple words and phrases. But remember, every big journey begins with a single step. Steps to begin your English journey. Start small. Don't try to learn everything at once. Begin with 5 words a day. Write them down, Say them aloud and use them in sentences. Speak without fear. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. Even I made mistakes when I started. Consistency is key. Spend at least 20 minutes every day on English. Read, listen, or speak. Just don't stop. Think in English. Try to think about simple things in English. For example, if you see an apple, say to yourself, "This is an apple." Many students come to me with questions, doubts, and struggles. But remember, every problem has a solution. I'll share their stories, give you practical tips, and show you how to overcome every challenge, step by step. One day, a curious student asked me, "How can I study better and remember everything?" I smiled and told him about Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was not just a great thinker, but also an excellent learner. Once a friend asked him, "How do you remember everything you read?" Swami Vivekananda explained his simple secret. When he read something, he focused 100% on it. He didn't rush or just try to finish quickly. He read the same thing again and again until it was crystal clear in his mind. That's the secret. When you are learning English, don't just read or listen. Give your full attention. Repeat what you learn until it becomes a part of you. Let me give you an example. If you learn the word beautiful, don't stop there. Practice using it in sentences like, "This is a beautiful day." "You look beautiful today." "The sunset is so beautiful." Repeat, repeat, and repeat until you never forget it. Another student once told me, "Sir, whenever I try to speak English, I forget words." It's so embarrassing. If you feel this way too, don't worry, it's normal. Here's the solution. Think slowly when you speak. Don't rush. Take your time. Even if there are pauses, it's okay. Practice small conversations. Start with simple phrases like, "Hello, how are you?" "I'm good." "What about you?" Write and speak. Before you sleep at night, write a short paragraph about your day in English, then read it aloud. This helps your brain remember words better. One day, a shy student told me, "Sir, I want to speak English, but I feel nervous around many people." Here's how to overcome this fear. Start with one person. You don't need to talk to a group immediately. Begin by talking to just one friend or family member in English. Mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. Imagine you're speaking to someone. This builds your confidence. Mistakes are okay. Remember, nobody is perfect. If you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Even native English speakers make mistakes. A student once asked me, "How can I improve my English accent?" Here's the truth. Your accent doesn't have to be perfect, but your words should be clear. Tips for a better accent. Listen and imitate. Watch videos, listen to podcasts or songs in English, and repeat what you hear. For example, if you hear, "How's it going?" say it the same way. If you hear, "What's up?" say it the same way. Record yourself. Use your phone to record your voice while speaking English. Listen to it and see where you can improve. Focus on clarity. Don't try to copy an American or British accent. Just focus on pronouncing words clearly. Listening and speaking tips. Listening and speaking are the heart of learning English. If you want to improve, here's what you should do. Listen every day. Start your day with English. Listen to a short story, the news, or a conversation. Even if you don't understand everything, just keep listening. Your brain will slowly get used to the sounds and words. Speak out loud. Speak every day, even if it's just one sentence. For example, I am going to the market. I had a great day today. The 3-step practice method. Listen. Hear a simple English sentence. Repeat. Say it aloud exactly the way you heard it. Create. Make your own sentence using the same words. How to remember more words. If you want to speak English well, you need to know words. But how do you remember so many words? Learn 5 words daily. Write down 5 new words every day. For example, happy run, big eat house. Use them in sentences. Don't just learn the words, use them. I am happy today. I like to run in the morning. Word associations. Connect a new word with something familiar. For example, if you learn apple, think of the red apple you see at home. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. The first steps are hard, but the view from the top is worth it. Do you know why successful people are admired? It's because they don't quit. If you feel tired or frustrated, remember, every mistake brings you closer to success. Every word you learn is a new brick in the house of your dreams. Learning English is like planting a tree. Every small effort you make, whether it's reading a sentence, listening to a conversation, or speaking a few words, is like watering that tree. Over time, it will grow strong and bear the fruits of success. So, let's water your English tree today. Immerse yourself in English. Think of it like this. When a child learns their first language, they are surrounded by it all the time. You need to do the same. Change the language of your phone to English. Read simple English books. Watch videos or movies in English with subtitles. The more you expose yourself to the language, the faster you'll learn. As I told you earlier, one of the most effective ways to learn English is to think in English. I know this sounds difficult at first, but it's a game changer. Start with small steps. For example, when you see something, try to describe it in English in your mind. If you see a cup of tea, think, "This is a hot cup of tea. I love tea because it makes me feel fresh." The more you practice thinking in English, the more natural it will become to speak in English. Focus on speaking without fear. Many students are afraid of making mistakes, but let me tell you a secret. Mistakes are your best teachers. Speak without worrying about grammar or pronunciation. The goal is to communicate, not to be perfect. Your speaking skills practice. Shadowing. This is a powerful technique where you listen to someone speaking in English and repeat what they say word for word right after them. Choose short videos or podcasts with clear English speakers. Listen carefully, pause the video, and say the same words aloud. This not only improves your pronunciation, but also helps you understand sentence structures. Surround yourself with English-speaking opportunities. Join an English-speaking club, attend online discussion groups, or talk to a friend who knows English. If you don't have anyone to practice with, talk to yourself. Yes, it sounds funny, but it works. Stand in front of a mirror and have a conversation with yourself. Say things like, "Today was a good day. I went to the park and the weather was sunny." Build a strong vocabulary. Learn words in context instead of memorizing a list of words. Try to learn them through sentences and stories. For example, if you learn the word delicious, don't just stop there. Use it in a sentence like, "This cake is delicious. My mom makes delicious food." When you see or use a word in context, it sticks in your memory longer. Reading to improve your English reading is another key to improving your English. Start with simple, interesting stories or articles. If you enjoy cooking, read recipes in English. If you love sports, read news about your favorite team in English. Reading not only improves your vocabulary, but also helps you understand how sentences are structured. And don't just read silently. Read aloud whenever possible. This will improve your pronunciation and make you more confident. The importance of listening. Listening is equally important. Listen to everything you can in English: songs, podcasts, audiobooks, or even short stories. Start with materials that match your current level. For example, if you're a beginner, listen to children's stories in English. As you progress, move on to more complex content. Make it a habit to listen for at least 15 minutes every day. Writing in English. Writing in English is a powerful way to solidify what you've learned. Keep a small notebook and write something in English every day. It can be as simple as, "Today I went to the market and bought some fruits." Over time, try to write longer paragraphs about your thoughts, feelings, or experiences. Writing helps you organize your thoughts and improves your sentence-building skills. How to train your ears for spoken English. Sometimes students say, "I can't understand fast English." The solution is simple. Start with slow audio and increase the speed gradually. Many apps or videos have a feature to slow down the audio. Listen to the same clip several times until you catch every word. This will improve your listening skills over time. Mastering grammar. When it comes to grammar, don't try to learn everything at once. Focus on the basics first. Learn how to form simple sentences like, "I am happy," "He is my friend," "She is going to the market." Once you're comfortable with simple sentences, move on to more complex ones. Always remember, grammar is a tool, not a rule book. Use it to express yourself, not to limit yourself. Reward yourself. Another secret to learning English faster is to reward yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it is. If you learn 5 new words today, reward yourself with your favorite snack or a short break. Positive reinforcement will keep you motivated and excited to learn more. Never give up. There will be days when learning English feels hard, and you might want to quit. But remember, every expert was once a beginner. Success comes to those who are patient and persistent. Keep moving forward one step at a time. By practicing these tips consistently, you'll see remarkable progress in your English skills. Stay curious, stay hungry for knowledge, and enjoy the process of learning. You are building a skill that will open countless doors for you in the future. Create an English environment around you. One of the most important things you can do is create an environment that supports your English learning. Imagine that you're building a small English world for yourself. How do you do this? Start by labeling objects around your house in English. Write the names of items like chair mirror, door, refrigerator. Put sticky notes on these objects so you see the words daily. Improve your English learning journey. A great way to learn vocabulary naturally is by labeling items around you in English. Every time you see those objects, you will reinforce your learning. Set daily challenges. Another effective method is to set daily challenges for yourself. For example, choose one topic each day, like weather, shopping, or food, and focus on it. Learn new words, phrases, and sentences related to that topic, then try to use them in your conversations or writing. This focused learning method keeps you engaged and helps you remember new vocabulary. Learn common expressions and idioms. Learning English is not just about words, it's also about expressions and idioms. These are phrases native speakers use in daily life. Instead of saying, "I'm very tired," you can say, "I'm exhausted." Instead of, "It's raining a lot," say, "It's raining cats and dogs." Start learning common idioms and expressions one by one. They will make your English sound more natural and impressive. Use association to remember new words. If you struggle with remembering new words, try the association technique. For example, if you learn the word butterfly, imagine a beautiful butterfly flying over flowers. Creating a mental image for every new word makes learning fun and helps you recall words more easily. Improve pronunciation with tongue twisters. To sharpen your pronunciation, practice tongue twisters. These fun and challenging sentences help you master difficult sounds in English. She sells seashells by the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Start slowly, then gradually increase your speed. This exercise will make your pronunciation clear and sharp. Storytelling for better speaking skills. Another powerful method is storytelling. Pick a simple story in English and try to retell it in your own words. Start with fairy tales or children's stories like The Tortoise and the Hare or Cinderella. As you improve, move on to more complex stories. Storytelling enhances your vocabulary, sentence structure, and confidence in speaking. Describe instead of stopping. If you ever get stuck while speaking because you can't think of the right word, don't stop. Instead, describe the word in simple English. If you forget the word fridge, say, "The thing where we keep food cold." This technique keeps the conversation going and helps you learn to think creatively in English. Practice active listening. Active listening means paying close attention to words, tone, and expressions when people speak English. Don't just hear the words. Try to understand their meaning, context, and pronunciation. Watch interviews, listen to speeches, or even eavesdrop on English conversations when appropriate. This will train your ears and help you understand English faster. Use the 5-minute rule. To build fluency, try the 5-minute rule. Every day, spend 5 minutes talking about any topic in English without stopping. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes or repeat yourself. Just keep speaking. This exercise boosts confidence and helps you think in English more easily. Create your own English dictionary. Keep a small notebook where you write down new words, their meanings, and example sentences. Add a few words daily and review them regularly. Over time, you'll build a treasure chest of vocabulary. Turn grammar into a game. Learning English grammar doesn't have to be boring. Turn it into a game. For example, write simple sentences and then make them more complex. Start with, I eat apples. Expand it to, I eat fresh, juicy apples every morning to stay healthy. This method helps you learn how to add details and variety to your sentences. Practice intonation and rhythm. English is not a flat language. It has a musical quality. Listen to how native speakers emphasize certain words and change their tone. For example, in the sentence, "What are you doing?" the emphasis changes based on mood. Neutral, "What are you doing?" Curious, "What are you doing?" Surprised, "What are you doing?" Practice these variations to make your speech sound more natural. Use visualization. When learning a new word or phrase, close your eyes and imagine a situation where you would use it. If you learn the phrase, "I'd like to order a coffee," visualize yourself at a cafe ordering a coffee. Visualization makes learning more practical and memorable. Learn English through your hobbies. When you combine English learning with something you love, it becomes enjoyable and effortless. If you love cooking, watch recipe videos in English. If you enjoy sports, follow English commentary on games. Stay motivated and positive. Learning English can be challenging, and there will be moments when you feel frustrated. You might even think, "I'll never be good at this." During those times, remind yourself why you started. Think about the opportunities, confidence, and connections English will bring to your life. End your learning sessions with gratitude by saying, "Today, I learned something new. I am proud of my progress." A positive mindset will keep you motivated and eager to learn more. Final thoughts. The journey to success. As we come to the end of this journey, let me leave you with a powerful thought. Learning English is not just about improving your language skills. It's about transforming your life. With every new word you learn, you're opening doors to new possibilities. With every sentence you speak, you're building a bridge to connect with the world. So keep learning, keep growing, and never give up. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And you've already taken many steps toward success. Believe in yourself, and you'll achieve greatness. Thank you for being a part of this amazing journey. You have the power to master English and create a brighter future for yourself. Let's continue to inspire and grow together, because this is not the end.